Hey, it's Kevin McCarthy. It's another day in real estate. Well, I am out here about to go into the Williamson County Central Appraisal District. Uh, I'm sure, like everybody, they've gotten their notice of appraised value and are completely shocked. And especially when it comes to properties that are not homesteaded, like investment properties. They got spiked up quite a bit. I mean, to the point where we're talking, raising the mortgage payment $250 a month. So I've got my packets full of protest materials here to try to win. I even have last year's protest material because I really got railroaded last year and wound up going to paying the $500 to go to binding arbitration, which ultimately wound up getting me nowhere, and all I did was lose $500. So I'm sure there's a lot of people in here that are pretty angry about where things are, but let's go in here and hopefully at least I can try to save myself a little bit of money. So I'm all done here at Williamson County, and it's kind of luck of the draw up here with who you get. I've gotten some real Nurse Ratchet type appraisers, but and then sometimes there's just really nice people that also do this job. And this year I lucked out. I had somebody who was a super sweet lady. She was really nice and accommodating, and we went over everything. I did get the values down some. I mean, values have gone up, so it is what it is, the prices. But I did learn something new in this year because of the amounts that they went up. They use a gross rent multiplier based on the amount of rents you're collecting on your investment property, what your rents are, in order to reduce that. So the gross rent multiplier did come in to help me out with my rentals, because those properties I'm not getting fully market rent for those properties because I have tenants that have been in there for a while. I don't really want to raise the rent on, especially the nice lady that I have in Round Rock that works for the post office. We've already had to raise it some because the property values have gone up and the taxes have gone up. And this was, projecting to really raise it a lot. Now, they're still gone up a lot, but we did discuss around the amounts of taxes. And some people will be relieved to know that basically they're not just going to they will base it off of the value. But then basically what she told me was the county takes that value, and then once the values are all set, they then take a look at the budget and what is needed and adjust the tax rates accordingly. So hopefully there's some massive adjustments, and we see some adjustments in the tax rate, and you're not just taking what's the current tax rate, multiplying it by the amount of increase, and that's the additional tax that you have to pay. Hopefully it falls somewhere down in between and a reasonable amount, and that the county's reasonable with the amount of taxes that they increase, because it really should be capped to a certain degree on the amount of taxes. The taxes can actually go up regardless of whatever the value is. I mean, come on, you can't just take and add 40%. That's quite a shock to people. So I don't know how all this is going to play out this year. The values have drastically increased, and this year I was able to bring mine down to what I felt was a comfortable enough number that I did not need to go all the way to the ARB board this time. I happened to get lucky. I got a nice lady that really helped me out, and I brought all of my evidence. We went over all of the numbers. And so my advice to you is definitely protest. And sometimes it's luck of the draw, right? If you have a homestead cap on your house, most likely you're not, it's not going to help you much. You may be wasting your time because getting it down below the homestead cap is going to be crazy. Anyway, if you have any questions, I'm happy to have a conversation with you in preparation for going forward and getting your property tax protest together. So feel free to reach out to me. It's Kevin McCarthy. It's Another Day in Real Estate, and I am always here for you if you need my help.